Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. So yesterday Paul Venis came down and we got 3 really good rounds of sparring out. So I just wanted to talk about that sparring because I know Paul spoke about it on his channel, and yeah, a few people have been leaving, well, a lot of people have been leaving comments, so I wanted to give my thoughts on it. So going back a couple of years, I'd never met Paul, but I'd heard about him and I'd seen his videos on YouTube, the knockouts, and I'd seen some of his interviews. And I didn't know that he was even aware of me. So there was a little bit of a situation going on which I was trying to diffuse between some people that we both knew. So I left Paul a message and asked him to call me. I wasn't sure whether he'd ring back being hot-headed or argumentative because I didn't know what he was like. But anyway, he called me back and he was we got on straight away. He was very humble, and he said he'd actually known me for years, since he was a teenager, through a friend of his in prison who told him about me when I was doing my sort of things out and about, and we got on very well. And since then we spoke a few times, and we keep in touch, and we've been planning to meet up and do the sparring for a long time. So when Paul called me on Monday, I think morning, Monday afternoon, I agreed to do the session, and I then wished I'd been a bit fitter because I know Paul's a good fighter, and I wish I hadn't been 20 stone. But anyway, Paul came down and I knew we'd get on straight away anyway because we've got mutual respect for each other, and I like the way Paul carries himself, and I like what he's doing with his channel. I know he's had his bits of dramas and beefs, and he's just replying to people, which I've been there myself, which I eliminated that out of my channel, but I think Paul's going to do the same now, I think, which is good. But anyway, I admire what he's doing. He helps a lot of people in all various aspects with mental health and with autism and with drug use, so I think that's a brilliant thing that he's doing. So anyway, we did this, we got together, done the sparring, and as the sparring went on, because obviously I'm 20 stone, I'm 3 stone heavier, and I'm a boxer. Paul's a K1 fighter, so I knew from the K1 fighting that he's done, there's a different style, there's a different stance, the head movement's totally different, because if you move your head and slip and roll like I do as a boxer, you're going to get kicked in the head. So K1 head movement is very, very risky because you're susceptible to being kicked. And I saw Paul always tries to catch you when you hit him. So my style is always punch, move, punch, move. So whether I throw a combination or a jab, I try and move my head afterwards and roll out. So I roll my head underneath. So I tried to do that, which was working till the last round when I was tiring, and Paul decided to come forward at me, which was a good tactic because he put the pressure on. And if that had been against a professional or in a proper hard spar, when someone would do that, I would then really want to let the punches go to try and slow them down, body shots or whatever shots. But anyway, it was good. Paul did very well. He did really good, and I really enjoyed it. And I was buzzing after. And it's great to see all the good comments. And I'm not silly. I know for a fact that boxing is my arena, and Paul's arena is K1 kickboxing. So I wouldn't last a round in K1 against him. A couple of leg kicks, and that would be it. Game over. Because I'm not experienced in that, and grappling, I don't know that. All I'm good for is a stand-up fist fight. Or boxing match or whatever you want to say. So I really did enjoy that, and it was really good, and it's got me motivated really to get fit, because I think to myself, I'm not fit at all. I've hit the bag once or twice since Jack Draper came down, which was another good spar, and both times I sparred both of these lads, I was thinking I could get embarrassed here. And I was thinking that, but I'm glad how it turned out. So I think I had to really up my game and try and make sure I was moving well and moving sharp, because I know that both these boys are good fighters and very good with their hands, so and all that. So I think I sort of really stepped it up a little bit, and I'm just thinking now, if I got fit, if I got down to 18 stone and got sharp and got regular sparring, I'm just thinking where I could be with it all, because since I've packed up boxing and retired from actual fighting, I've been training people, and I've learned so much more as a trainer that I feel like I'm a better all-round boxer than I was as a pro. As a pro, I was sort of just go forward. I had no side-to-side movement. I was slipping my head and stuff, but I was more of an attacking fighter. I would never know how to back off or go sideways or stuff like that. So it's interesting to think now where I could go with it. And I know I'm 47. I'm not saying anything serious, but just to get fit and not be out of breath after 3 rounds. Maybe do like 6-8 rounds with people and get in good shape, feel better, be quicker, be sharper, get nice and get rid of all the rust. Get rid of all the rust. So yeah, it's really motivated me. Same with Jack Draper a couple of weeks back. That motivated me as well, and I haven't followed it through because I've still had a few health issues with my breathing and stuff. And getting the weight off. But yeah, I'm motivated now. I'm out and about doing a walk. Gonna go and train one of my clients tonight, Big Adam, who was doing really well till he had an injury. And yeah, I really enjoyed that with Paul. And yeah, and if you don't know Paul, go head over to his channel, and if you like his stuff, give him a sub and subscribe and watch his videos. And yeah, but I want to thank everyone for all your support with the channel and all the positive comments, and it really means a lot. And I'll be back on the, I'm planning some more fighter profiles, or the, you know, the profiles I do, the little mini documentaries. I've got a big list of people that I want to do, so they'll be back up and going ASAP. I've had a few issues lately where I've been a bit unsettled, so hopefully that'll all be sorted. Yeah, and that's it, and I look forward to doing some more videos and speaking to you all soon. Thank you, all the best.